Welcome to the Seven Figure Builder Show. My name is Julie Baranek, founder of Seven Figure Builder, where we help high-achieving CEOs connect with their dream clients to scale to seven figures and beyond. And I'm here today with my friend Pamela Dale. Hey, Pamela.
So great to be here. Loved how your voice inflected up on this seven figure there. That was really cool.
Thank you. And we are going to geek out today. I'm like super pumped. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. So first and foremost, where in the world are you?
So I'm from Canada. I'm a Canadian, but I live in Mexico. So I'm on the Pacific coast in Mazatlan. I made the decision to move down here 2 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing. A friend of mine is down in Zihuatanejo. I'm massacring that. But yes, I've heard it's gorgeous.
One of my favorite movies, right?
Yes, Shawshank Redemption. Yes, ours too. We've seen it countless times. Awesome. Well, for those that haven't had the pleasure to connect with you, can you tell us a bit about your business?
Well, I'm passionate about helping women make money. And to do that, we need great tech. We need great platforms. And once we get started in business, we'll start with one and then two and then three. And then all of a sudden we're tool heavy and it's very expensive and we're missing data. And women love to make decisions, but emotional ones. So it's really powerful to help women build something that's going to sustain their business and give them the data that they need to make the decisions based on facts. And I help them do that. And I've got a kick-ass marketing background and also a little bit of mindset mixed in.
I love it. And you work in my favorite platform, I must say. So tell us about it and where is your focus?
So high level, I fell in love 3.5 years ago as a user, and in marketing, building funnels, that was my real strong suit. That's how I kind of started in the techie side of things. I was a coach before that, but couldn't get clients. That's another story. And started building it. And then somebody said to me one day, they said, you know what, Pamela, you can white label this. And I went right to Google. What is white labeling?
Yes.
What do you mean? And then they said, well, you can have your own software company. And I said, well, isn't that for old white men? Like that, I don't think that's for me. Like I didn't see myself in those shoes, right? Mm-hmm. But I sat with it probably for another year. Just kept going. Had a marketing agency and I was building, I was doing great. And all of a sudden people were starting to come to me to say, you're kind of techie, you're lovely. Would you try to build my white label platform for me? And I'm like, well, of course I will, because I know how to say yes. And that's what actually started it, was just being in with people who needed help and offered to help. Got really good at it. And then all of a sudden, I got a hold of being an affiliate versus being a SaaS business owner, because I'm Canadian living in Mexico and it works really well if you're local. Or you have a beautiful following. Your listeners will have a beautiful following. I didn't have that. I had 10, 20, 30 people that knew me, loved me, referred me, and I was great. Had a beautiful business. But I wanted to be location independent, have that retirement income that I didn't have. And it made me really take a look at the affiliate, and I took it for a really good run over the last 10 months. And it's been hugely successful for me.
That's amazing. I absolutely love the platform. I love their model, love the affiliate model. But tell us more about, like, what is that affiliate? And people hear affiliates and I think it gets a bad rap. Like people think it's kind of a network marketing, multi-level marketing, and it's the farthest thing from it. So let's just put that on the table, right?
Yes, that's correct. It is. And the high level or go high level affiliate program is very different than the other affiliate programs that are out there, and very different than the companies that are out there. You'll find that a lot of businesses, software businesses, will ask for affiliates to help grow the platform, but then they're paying 10, 20, 30, 40%. They will slowly start to phase out their affiliate program and remove their affiliate program, or not pay their affiliates. Whoa, there's 2 companies in the last year that just hit the ground and just dirt. There was no money. And they don't have a sales and marketing team like most businesses do. They have huge sales teams. They have some marketing people, but we're the front lines. They empower us to be the voice. We use the system. We love the system, and they will and continue to and do offer all of the support that we need, a full affiliate marketing team. I have my own affiliate manager that I check in with, and I'm simply a voice for them out in the interwebs and I talk to my audience about the power of high level and what it will do for your business.
And the coolest part personally that I think is that you're speaking from experience, right? And like all
yes.
the high level passionate people that I've come across, the affiliates, non-affiliates, they love the platform. And I'm one of them. Like my Red Hot Lead Machine, like I build it on high level. I think it's amazing. So I love it. I know it inside and out. I'm a huge fan like you are. But you can take that platform, like you said, and either white label it or just be an affiliate, and then high level manages everything for you as an affiliate. You don't have to support anything.
No, I can use it myself in my business. I can then become an affiliate, or I could then become a software business owner by white labeling it, putting my name on it, app.julie.com, right? Or 7-figure business. So we could do that. It looks just like, we can change the colors. So there's those 3 options, and sometimes we're doing all 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's very, very powerful.
So what would you say, and I could go on, but what is the beauty of the platform? Like you mentioned, it's an all-in-one platform for people that don't know the platform. Like, can you share a bit about what it does?
Sure. So there are other pieces of software out there that claim to be all-in-one. There are a couple that come to mind, right? And they will have a funnel, a membership, and maybe they can send some email, and they're calling that an all-in-one. Well, High Level has made the decision that they will be the software. They're ahead of everybody. They're watching their back. They know what's coming up, right? The software that's out there right now, they're too heavy, front heavy, to catch up to us. It's the new people in the back that may be able to come up behind us, but I don't even think that's possible at the rate that High Level will develop something. So what do you need in your business right now? Membership, funnel, email, a calendar, conversation aggregation, meaning your DMs and your SMS and your email are all in one place. What about community? What about social planner? What about your affiliate management software? What about your reporting? What about your payments? On everything that you need to run a business is inside. There's maybe one other piece of software that you might need, but you can run a multiple 6- and 7-figure business within one platform.
Absolutely.
It's not pay per contact, pay per email, right? If you get, I think, is it 10,000 contacts in ConvertKit is like $400 a month. Here you have a pay per use for email. It's 0.0007 cents an email, right? So you pay $97 a month, and you get, if you send 10,000 emails, you just pay for the emails you send that month. If you send more, fantastic. We know we're going to make more, right? When we send more email, but we're not paying for a 400 for this tool and 100 for this tool and 300 for funnel software. So we're going to become leaner. And this is a really important time to do that, I think, as well, and be smart with your money. And then it's also a place for you to create another revenue stream.
100%. And that's a passive, fully passive revenue stream. Like that's every single month. As long as that person that you referred as a client, you're getting, what is it, 40%, I think, of
40%,
which is mind blowing, right? That ongoing recurring revenue that you don't have to do a thing other than share the word.
If you had 100 people on the pro plan, meaning they were building a software business, that's $20,000 US a month. I don't know about you and I, but that's an excellent retirement income, or it's an excellent revenue stream, because monthly recurring revenue streams are where it's at. This is where we need to be. This is the ultimate self-care for a business, is having that revenue stream so that we have CF, not ClickFunnels. We're talking cash flow, because most businesses, even at the 6 and probably more so at the 6- and 7-figure level, are missing cash flow. So they don't have predictability. They're always on the hunt for the next offer, the next offer, the next offer to keep the cash coming in. That's stressful. But what if you had 4 offers in a value ladder, you know, that Russell Brunson used to talk about, or still talks about, and we have that continuity line that he talked about as well, which was always software for him. It was always software, but we didn't click into that right away. But we didn't have the capabilities. Now I don't have to worry about the millions of dollars of development, having 800 developers, a team of huge all over the world managing a team. Imagine. We can do that, get that 20,000 a month with one person running the system.
That's absolutely amazing. And it's such a powerful and supportive platform. Like I've been amazed at just the support that they have, which is really cool when you're bringing on a new client or a new account yourself. Like they walk you through it step by step. I love
Yeah.
their live Zooms. Like they get on with you almost instantly. Like you can
People
hop in.
always, people are always talking about the support, and I'm like, have you ever talked to the owner of MailChimp? I know Sean. Sean will talk to me. Sean
Mhm.
will talk to just about everybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
one of the owners, never mind the other two. And then I can get on a Zoom call with somebody live. I can get on a call with the developer of the calendar team and tell them what it is I would like the calendar team to build. Get enough votes, very democratic, they'll build it.
Mhm.
What?
It's pretty mind blowing. And you had the pleasure of being at an event recently, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so interesting. I've always wanted to speak on stage,
Mhm.
but I started my affiliate journey. I chose to be SEO based, blogging and YouTube. I knew it was a slow burn. I knew it would take time. And the other side of it was relationships. So I put my head down and I went to work with no thought whatsoever of nothing. I was just head down. It took 6 months for it to start to work. 6 months, I was like 200, 400, 500. And then all of a sudden, there was $1,000 a month, every month increase, and then 2,000. And all of a sudden, I get an email, June of this year. Hi, Pamela, you've been chosen to speak at the Go High Level Up Summit this year.
What?
I was like, I'm in, before they change their mind, right? Like,
Yeah,
let's just
right?
reply real darn quick there. So I did have the opportunity to speak on stage this year as an affiliate. I started not even really 100% believing it would work. I knew what I was doing would work. I wasn't so sure about me.
Yeah.
What I mean, like those thoughts and feelings that we get when we're in business in general, but starting something new. Could I do it? Could I maintain? Could I be consistent? And that was a conversation almost weekly. But I was really blessed to have been there. And I also received an award, the Bronze Level Affiliate Award. And I could not have predicted it. I was on a mission to do this for my family. It wasn't about the money. You know, there's other things that wake me up in the morning that we can get to. But I was really quite surprised at how absolutely generous they are. And just at the event, I'll just say one thing. There was buses of us being taken over to another live concert event that they took us to. And the owners greeted probably 70 buses.
Wow.
Every single person coming off that bus.
Wow.
For hours, they stood there. When I got off speaking, they were there to greet us. It's an incredible company. I feel very blessed to be a part of it.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. And I love how their face is their people, right?
Yes.
Like it's the lifeblood of the company. And this isn't to sound cheesy on any of it. Like I'm just a consumer myself. Like I'm not being paid to say this, but I really like, I didn't even know the company existed forever. And I've worked in almost every single platform under the sun. Like before I found High Level, I was eyeball deep in Active Campaign. I had Calendly, I had all the systems, right? Like, and I'm a huge systems automation person, right? Like I systemize everything. I built in WordPress forever. Like I've worked in every system under the sun. And then I found High Level. I'm like, how have I been missing out on this? Like the fact that I can get rid of all these systems once I got it moved over. And then you stop paying all those monthly fees that frankly add up very, very quickly, right?
They do. And they keep going up.
Right. Yeah, especially for the higher volume that you have, like for Active Campaign, it was crazy for the amount of contacts that I had every single month it was going, which was great that I'm building my business, but then my expenses are going up and it's harder to maintain that profit margin.
I loved Active Campaign's little price increase too. That was brilliant, right? That was marketing 101, what not to do.
Yeah.
You guaranteed with High Level, get on the calls with Sean all the time. There's a monthly town hall meeting, and there's always someone in the back that's going to pipe up and say, once a new feature's been launched, oh, so when are you going to increase the price? And I just sit back and I go, here comes Sean, because Sean's going to come in and go, you don't know us. If you did, you'd know we're never going to increase the price. We've never been like that. We're not going to be like, he's just astonished. We don't, you know what?
Yeah.
No, that's not what they're going to do. Because I know how they make their real money, right? If you get in, and this is such an important lesson when you're out and about in the world and you're on Instagram and everything looks great, please understand that you don't have the full story. So High Level isn't making money on the 497. They're making money on the fraction of a penny on every email and SMS that you send through that system. and you're sending billions. They're good. From day one, they're good.
Right.
If we really understood, so talk to, but you can't get to the other owners. You can't see their statements, the P&Ls, and I'll sit with Sean on the floor in the Dallas Statler Hotel and talk to him, and he'll tell me, he answers my questions.
Yeah, which is amazing, because the more you're sending, that means the more successful you are as a business. But frankly, it doesn't cost that much for us. Like, to send those emails, send those texts, it's integrated. And like I said, I love the automation piece of it, that you can automate the text messages, automate the emails, and it's all within, a Salesforce type of quality platform where you can build out the entire experience and be able to see it across the board in that full 360 view that everybody's always clamoring for. You can actually see that in high level, which to me is just amazing.
It really is. And it's a real lesson in branding.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we're wanting to have your listeners hear, is that I'm one of those diehard fans, and it took me a long time to get here, because I really truly believe that if I help you build a business, it's going to change your life. Businesses are built to feed our lives, build our lives, live the way that we want to live. So I'm not going to bring you from this software over to here if I didn't think it was going to be a solid foundation for that. I'm not that type of person. So I went to Dallas 3 times and sat with the owners before I ever started promoting.
Wow.
I went to be sure that I could trust what they were saying, because I've been out in there and burned before and have had to move people, and I didn't want my name on it because I branded myself your GHL gal.
Yeah.
That was very, very, what's the word? Deliberate, right? Yeah. I gave that a lot of thought. And the gal is kind of the same sort of thing that you feel from the owners. They're very, just buddy friendly kind of, they speak, their values are generosity, transparency, the same that I have for myself in my business. So we line up really, really well. But if we could take a picture from what they're doing and bring it into our own businesses, and it's with regards to those values, I think we're looking for those in business in general today, just where the marketplace is at. And I think that's also why they're doing so well.
Yeah, absolutely. And just their authenticity and how they communicate out, and the support and all of that. Like, it just creates a cohesive experience for customers. But they want to be part of it, and they become just lovers of the whole environment,
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. So how has this transformed for you? I know that experience in and of itself was amazing. So congratulations on that. That's a high honor. But how has your life shifted, or what have you seen?
That's such a great question. I've built multiple 6-figure businesses before. And so I had an idea what it was going to take. And what I'm really talking about is, who do I still need to be and become to get to the next stage for this next year? I go from October to October, where the event is. We go again. Somebody said to me at the event, she booked another room, and she says, I'm going to keep a room for you. But she said, you're going to be a speaker again, so you're not going to need the room. And I was a little bit taken aback. And sometimes I'm still that farm girl from Saskatchewan. It's just, I don't know, you can call it humble or just ignorant. I don't know, but you know what I mean? It didn't dawn on me. And it did years ago. I wanted to be on the Funnel Hacking Live stage. That was my whole shtick. I wanted to do that. And it's interesting that the moment I took the focus off of that, it started to happen. Mm-hmm. But when she said this to me, I says, well, keep the room. I'll pay for it anyway. No problem. We'll make sure that you're taken care of. I'm taken care of, whatever needs to happen. And I said, here's the thought that I just had. And it just scooted through my brain. I said, whether or not that happens is okay. My goal is to be the woman that would be asked to be on that stage next year. And what would that look like? Who would I need to be? And I already had some ideas, right? I could already see I needed to be stronger in my message. I needed to be stronger in who I am and allow myself to be more who I am. Come stronger with my voice, right? I have a very strong voice in the ecosystem of this and what I stand for. And I needed to be more self-loving, increase my self-worth, get better at some skills as well. I needed to become a better speaker. I need to become more, communicate clearer, better, more stories. So I had that thought almost instantly. It was visceral for me.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? That's the goal. That's going to be the goal no matter what happens. And then we'll see where that goes. So to answer your question, it's helping me become a better version of myself every time I build and set new goals. And I need to incrementally step myself up. And it could be in belief in all of the mindset pieces. It could be in systems. It could be in support. It could be in all of these pieces. So I honestly have to take a look at myself and be very, very frank with where I'm lacking. And that's how I am able to get myself to that next step. And I'm working on that now, putting the systems, the tools, what's the plan for next year, doubling down on what worked, etc. So it helps me become a better person.
Yeah, no, I love that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Overall, I just become, because I'm the same in my business as I am in my life. If you ran across me on the street, I'm still the same girl, right? I'm not different. I'm not wearing pants. I might put pants on when I hit the road, but as for my personality, I'm the same.
Yeah, no, and I think that's important. And also the constant improvement of, like, that's how I've based my whole life. You know, in my career, I started my career as a nurse and then shifted over to the whole techie IT world, which I'm probably 95% self-taught. So like there's so much, and I think you would attest to this, that you could learn on a continual basis and just constantly be improving yourself and be honest and frank with yourself of where you feel like you can improve, where you feel like, you know, would improve your life. Like I'm constantly reassessing, is this the pace that I want? Is this the whatever? Yes. Like, what is that you actually want out of your life, right?
So true. It's very easy with your head down, not looking towards the goal or the horizon where you're going. And those little steps that I'm taking can get me off the path very quickly. Yeah. So I need to constantly do that correction and keep coming back. So looking at those goals all the time really helps keep me on track.
I love that. And with that, I mean, you've accomplished a ton already, both professionally, personally, all of the above. But how do you define success? What does that look like for you?
The two words that are absolutely forefront and have been all my life are freedom and freedom. It's freedom. And can I live my life on my terms, the way that I want to live it? I want to have a beach house. I want to have these things. I don't have to justify those anymore. That's unnecessary, or that's not, it's a bit, you know, whatever words come up from the past, right? We can all hear those money things coming up, and just giving myself permission to want what I want, because the want doesn't go away. I've tried to eat it and drink it and watch Netflix it away, and it doesn't go away. That dream has been there my whole life. So that freedom to be me and is how I make 99% of my decisions. Will this lead me to more freedom? Sometimes it's freedom in my thinking. Sometimes it's a decision to move away from a relationship so that I can be free and not have to justify or shut down who I am or what I would think or how I would speak in a certain situation. So that really is important to me.
Absolutely. And I'm curious, I was talking with someone about this earlier today, but how many people really don't understand what it is that you do?
Almost everybody.
I'm sure.
And that's an exaggeration, which I do every once in a while. My team loves it. I have to always back it up. No, it's not 100. They know that I've got something to do with high level.
Right.
Right. Because I'm really strong in that voice, and people will come to me and go, can I have your affiliate link? Because I know that you're the high level girl.
Right.
Gal, or the high level person, they'll probably call me.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, so that's working, but I'm not 100% sure that they really understand that I don't just do the tech side of it, that I also do the sales and marketing, and we tackle the mindset, and we tackle how to price, how to find people, how to do niche, how to follow up, how to automate, how to keep going, I do all of that. You come to me, I can help you with all of your business. And I think I'm the best kept secret out there at the moment because of the skill set, but because I'm just your neighborhood, I'm just like, you'll find me, right? We get out there quite a bit. We're going to get more visible, of course, but yeah, with our affiliates, we're one-on-one with them. You get to talk to me. So that's what sets me apart from the others. You can't reach the affiliate, but you can reach me.
Yeah. I love that. And it's, for people that aren't in this particular business, it's hard to understand the depth of what it is that you do. So I love
Yes.
you sharing it. And I love that you help people with all of that, right? Because it's more than just a platform. Like there's a whole business model around it to really be successful.
Huge business model. It's a multi-million-dollar business model. Who I don't think when I start running numbers, I did it for somebody yesterday. How much are you charging? 147. I said, what if you get 100? Okay, let's do the math. He did, viscerally, he jumped back. And I was like, you haven't run your numbers. You don't know the possibility. So if there was word number two, I was being sarcastic when I said freedom and freedom.
I know.
Okay. But the other one is possibility. What's possible? Live in possibility. And running those numbers, I'm running numbers all the time. I always laugh when I get in a group with people, like in just regular life. How much is that? Oh, how much do you make? How much is, and I'll start pulling my calculator out and start running numbers right away.
We're kindred spirits. I live in spreadsheets, so I'm like a total data geek with all that stuff. So I get it. Awesome. So I'm curious though, if you had the attention of the whole world for 5 minutes, what would you tell them?
Great things happen when women have money. And every time I say it, it brings up such emotion for me. There's a story when I was growing up of something happening, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm got this little inkling in the back of my head that I wonder if things would have been different if my mother would have had access to money. And how many of you and I both know a woman who's had, and probably myself included, had to make a decision between safety and security and feeding my child. Safety and security and buying shoes. Safety and security. I want you to hear that word, safety and security. We do not have enough money to be safe and secure. We're in relationships we need to move from. We are in situations, neighborhoods. We don't have enough healthcare, all of those things simply because of finances. And the number one thing that will happen as a result of women having money is it will benefit men. And a lot of men, maybe, I'm putting that out there, it could be speaking something into the universe that's not there already, but maybe there is some idea there that they will be threatened because of it. Or I don't know why, we can go into all of that. It's probably another show. But if I have more money, I'm in a different place and making different decisions. And I'm going to make different decisions in my relationships with people. I think that'll free up a whole bunch of stuff and make things easier for everyone. But I think it's an absolute pandemic, the amount of women who do not have safety and security. But yet, what do we have? A boatload of knowledge and history and skills and passions and talents that could make money. So it looks like tech that we do over here, but what we really do is take a woman, her golden sphere of amazingness, and put it together and put it out on the interwebs, and let's make some money. $1,000 a month will change someone's life.
Absolutely. I think that's such a powerful message and so true. And for those women, men listening that want to be part of this world, how can they find you online?
Your GHL Gal is my handle. The website is my full name, PamelaJoanDale.com, and we'll probably put those links around. And you can reach out to me on Facebook. You can reach out to me on Instagram, and I will answer you.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Pamela, for being on today. This was amazing and as awesome as I expected it would be.
Well, I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to speak to your viewers. And my hope is that one woman listening could grab a hold of even a piece of it, that it would be, if it's possible for me, maybe it's possible for them to build a life. And that's the whole purpose of these for me, is to inspire one more woman that maybe needs to hear it in another voice, that it's okay to live the life that you really want.
Absolutely. And it doesn't take all that much, right? Like the possibility, like you said, it's there. The support is there. The tech is there. Like the solution is there. You just need to reach out to the right person and ask for help, and they'll get you started.
Correct.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being on today.
Have an amazing day.
Thank you. You too. And if you found value in this episode, please do share it. That's how people find us. And you can find me at sevenfigurebuilder.com. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.